新年好。新年快乐, Kapachums! Welcome back to our Pachamba channel. For today's video, we'll have an interview about Chinese New Year or Chinese Spring Festival. I have invited a guest, a close friend of mine, to answer some questions or queries about it. I hope you can learn more about Chinese traditions, food, and other stuff related to the festivity. I hope you enjoy watching. Hi Kapachums, welcome back to our channel. This is Janita Cha. I know it's been ages since the last time we've uploaded an interview. We had an interview part like tea time talk with Tiotia. But today we have a new guest. Okay, so this is Hyacinth, my friend. So,
Hello, Pachambas.
Alright.
It's me today.
Okay, so today we're going to have a short interview about Spring Festival. So as you know, we are living here. We are living and working here in China, and I've called Haya to have a little interview about Spring Festival because she's married. Okay, she's married to a Chinese, and she's also has a very handsome son. Okay, all right, and I think she knows more about Spring Festival more than us, so I will just ask her some questions related to it. So let's start with the first question. You ready?
Okay, yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so we just have 3 questions. So before we ask the questions, Spring Festival, so when is Spring Festival again?
Spring Festival is we do have this one every New Year. We follow the lunar calendar, so we have different calendars. So the international and we call that one Gregorian and also lunar these are the sorry.
It's okay.
This is the calendars the Chinese follow, so that's why we have different New Year with them.
Alright, yes, so that's why they usually celebrate this in which day, for example, because it changes every time.
So there's no specific day, every year is different, it's just based on their calendar. So maybe it could be on the end of January or on the first week, second week of Feb. So it depends, we cannot tell, every year is different. So we just have to, for me, I just have to follow the old the old Chinese. So because I don't know how do you call this one? To look the lunar calendar. They are better and they are good, so I'll just follow them if they will say this day will be the New Year. So okay, no problem with me.
This is one of the biggest how do I call this, festival in China, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Biggest and very important for every family, Chinese family. So
exactly.
You can earn and you should be with your family. So that's why a lot of people will go home, will travel by a plane, trains, buses, and there are lots of people. So billions of people traveling to go home for this year because it's their tradition, just like ours, right?
Yeah,
like we
right.
should be together on the first day of the year. So I think it's normal, and it's just we have different ways of how to celebrate it.
Yeah, so it's kind of the same with our usual New Year in the Philippines. So yeah, okay, now let's proceed. So I think you already have an idea what Spring Festival here in China is. Now let's proceed to the main questions. So I have really just main questions. So let's start with the first one. So can you describe a typical Spring Festival celebration? I mean, maybe from the first time you've celebrated here with your family, Chinese family. So what's a typical Spring Festival celebration?
Okay, so my husband's side, I've been celebrating New Year with them for a couple of years already. So We started our day, not day, but we started it evening because we have this countdown. I think all of the Chinese people or even the foreigners who stayed in China, right?
It's the same like New Year's Eve.
Yeah, we do have this countdown. It's like a show, a program, and then after that, if maybe near to 12, so we have the countdown, right? So every people or every family, every household in China will watch this one. So I think also foreigners will watch this. So this is the countdown program. Every year it's on Eve, and after that, in our house, since my partner's mother is a very traditional, so she will do praying. So we, how to say this? Offer. She will offer some. I think bread. They will make the bread.
No, like food.
Yes, they will make the bread.
Yeah, it's like steam bun. If
yes, steam buns.
In Chinese, what do you call that again?
I don't. Mian bao.
Mian bao.
We can say this one. Mian bao. Just like the bread. So this, they will form it into fish. So she will show you some of the videos of
yes, I'll show it here. Somewhere here. Okay.
Yes, and also they will burn something for the fire. And after that, there's also something like twigs. A lot of twigs. They will burn that one to.
Why do they burn this stuff?
Maybe I'm not
just
really
an offering
sure.
to whom?
For the gods.
Okay.
They have different gods, so they will pray it to gods. So they will put the pictures of gods, and then the mother will bow and pray. So
I think they
like Buddhism, something
it's like they
that.
pray for like fortune, something like that.
Yes,
good fortune for
wealth,
the new year,
health. Okay. So they have a lot of gods.
Oh, I also saw that video you've sent me. It's like, I mean, the one of the things that they actually burn, it looks like a gold, because the color.
They will burn that. Yeah. So well, they will also burn that one. Yeah, if you will see like the gold. Also the dumplings. The dumplings also related to like the shape of the gold and silver before. So they have a lot of superstitious beliefs. I do respect, but I don't really follow them because I have a different religion.
Exactly.
But I do respect them. Yes. But I do respect the families. The family of my partner's sides, because it's their tradition, it's their like religion. But my husband don't do that. Only the mother, like the older ones.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what this burning is all about. And actually, that's one of my questions, main questions, like tradition. So I think this is a part of their tradition. And of course, since we are living here in China, we should respect it. Okay.
But I didn't say all of the Chinese people.
Oh, okay.
There are just some very traditional.
Family.
Yes,
okay. Right.
There are very people who are very traditional, just like because they did this every year already. So mostly, as far as I know, people usually living in the village do this, like in the town. But if you're living in the cities, maybe there are some, but it depends on their Chinese way or their traditional way.
I see. All right. So see, even me, I'm learning. Okay. All right. So I hope you're learning as well. Okay. So that's about a typical spring festival. I mean, especially within her family, okay, Chinese family. Right, so again, not everyone is doing it. Some, okay, right, or maybe most, okay, traditional family does it.
Just like the old people, like the old ones.
All right, okay. So now let's move on to the second question. All right, I think this is kind of interesting because I also want to know. All right, so what are your favorite dishes to eat during the Spring Festival or Chinese New Year?
Okay, so there are a lot, but there is one thing that will always be present during meals. We have the fish. And also the fish always there, and there are some foods that they will fry before New Year. So just like my husband's family, they will gather the sisters and brothers of the mother, my husband's mother, so they will gather and then they will make fried chicken, fried chicken, fried ribs. They will put that in
So more of
flour
frying.
coated. Yes. And then, but they don't eat that one, okay, just fried, because Chinese people don't like eating fried. They always have soup, mostly. I did not say generalize, but I say mostly. Most
Okay,
people,
not everyone,
Chinese people don't like to eat just fried. They like to eat soup, especially the old ones. So they will make this one like big boxes, and then they also have bowls with eggs. So different. There's also chicken. There's also pork, ribs, and then after that, they will give it to families. So yours is 2 boxes or 3 boxes, and the other family is the same. We also have it, and also after that, they will make that into a soup. So that's what they will always have that every meal. And in ours, since on the second day is for wives. Yes, first day, I would like to say this one. Usually, first day of the new year is people will go around to visit aunties, like the godmothers, the grandmas. So they will go around, and then for the kids, they will give kids money. And the kids also will do like this, 新年好 or 新年快乐. They will give you bows. So they will give you, the kids will bow and then will greet the old ones. So the old ones will give money. That's really tradition. We'll go around and we'll visit relatives, friends. But in Chinese, the tradition is, if you will visit a house, you need to bring something.
Like food.
Yeah,
especially
food or drinks or fruits. That is really on New Year. So if you will see a house, there's a lot of boxes of drinks, meaning a lot of people visit that house because everyone will bring something. That is really tradition for Chinese people. So that's in the first day, and on the first day you can also go out with friends. You can eat meals. We do that with my husband's friends. Because on the eve, you are with your family. So the next day, on the new year, you can eat with your friends or with your family together. And then on the second day, that is for wives. So meaning for the girl's side.
Okay.
So they will go home to the side of the wife. But since our house is too far away or miles away, we don't go back home. We just stay at home and we can go out wherever you want if you wanted to watch movies, because a lot of Chinese people also, especially young ones, they want to watch movies, right? And the food, in every Chinese, you will see different kinds of food, especially the pork. We call that one in our country humba. Yeah, humba. It's like the pork with the soy sauce, and then there's a Coke, like a cola. They'll put that one. So they also have that.
Oh, I see.
I forgot the Chinese name of that. And then we will also eat mantou. Mantou is like a steam bun. Yes, steam bun. So the different kind. Maybe every Chinese people will eat together, we have 10 different kinds of food.
Yeah, I recalled I usually go out with my Chinese employer. I mean before New Year's Eve or Spring Festival. Spring Festival. I mean New Year's Eve, Chinese New Year's Eve, and yeah, they usually give us lots of present. But most of the time they give us food or something that you can use to cook, like oil, rice, okay? These things, and fruits, lots of fruits. Okay, so that's what I recall. Okay?
Yes, Chinese people don't like to give like dresses. You can give, but mostly they will give you food.
So yeah, even here in our school, they actually give us presents as well. Then again, they give us not things, but actually more of food. Okay.
Yes.
So we receive fruits and sets of fruits, and dumplings. Sweet and the savory one. Yeah, because in English it's just dumplings, but in Chinese they call it
Chaozi.
yeah. Okay, so for the savory one, you call it
We call it. I'm not so sure, but tang chaozi. I'm not so
for the
sure.
sweet one.
Disclaimer. Yeah, that's
Okay,
a sweet one.
Tang is
Sweet.
sweet.
You can
Okay.
eat that one during Lantern Festival.
Yeah, Lantern Festival. Yeah, it's coming. Actually, that's on February 25th. So that's 15 days after after Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, yeah, I think they're gonna be confused why am I saying Chinese New Year and Spring Festival. So Spring Festival and Chinese New Year is actually the same.
Yes.
It's just that because Chinese New Year is always on the first day of like spring, yeah, something like this.
Does it? It's just fall on spring.
Yes, okay, falls on spring. Alright, so that's the
Sure.
reason why it's
We
like
call it
the same.
Spring
Yeah,
Festival.
spring. This year it's like the year of the dragon. I think you know that. So your husband was actually
Yes.
born on the year of in the year
Also
of the dragon.
Same
so
with your, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
same
they're
with
the same,
mine.
right?
Same with my partner.
The Year of the Dragon.
Yes, they're both
Yes.
year of the dragon.
Chinese tradition. If it's your year, you're gonna wear inner red
Red.
ones.
Okay,
Yes.
so underwear.
Yes,
should be red.
underwears and socks.
Should be red.
But it doesn't necessarily mean you wear clothes
like,
red.
yeah, like now.
Just the inner.
I'm wearing actually this maroon. I'm wearing this color now because our topic is about spring
Chinese
Chinese
New Year, Spring festivals. In Chinese, red is the lucky color.
Exactly.
Yes.
Red is a lucky color.
That's why you can see in China mostly the color is red.
Okay.
And mostly people during New Year they will wear red because
so
it's
they're gonna
the
be lucky
year.
this year. So
Yes.
to attract luck, right?
That is why in some of our readings of zodiacs, I think so they if you wanted to be lucky, you should wear red. So some also have this. The Chinese have this tradition.
Oh, okay.
On the first day of the New Year, they will eat dumplings.
Right.
They will put money in the dumplings, like a
Okay.
cent, but that's also clean. Okay, they will clean that one, and then they will put it only 1 cent. They'll put in the dumpling,
Yeah.
many dumplings, and on the morning, so everyone will eat dumplings, and the person who ate that dumpling with the money will have the luck for the rest of the year. So I think I'm lucky.
Because
I'm
you
the
got
one.
it?
Yes, it's
Oh,
me. It's
cool.
my first time I got the dumpling and then I ate it. And so what's this one? It's
It's
money.
like money.
So
She's gonna be lucky.
hopefully. So this is my second year I've got the money inside the
Wow,
dumpling.
that's
So last
nice.
time was 2018 and this year is 2024.
Wow.
Hopefully we will be lucky. But I think being lucky is not just you will just wait for
Exactly.
uh,
You created.
yes, like a miracle to happen. You also do actions, right?
Right.
In order
Exactly. All right. So I guess those are the things I just want to ask about Spring Festival. I hope you've learned something or maybe just a little thing about it. Okay. So yeah. Thank you so much, Hyacinth,
You're
for answering this set of questions. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe if you're new to our channel. This is our Pachamba channel with my family, but some of the time I actually ask questions and or invite some guests like Haya, right?
Yes.
So, for you to know or learn more about China. Okay, so I guess that's all. Right. Thank you for watching, listening, because it's like a podcast. Right. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.